Today, this esteemed panel of guerrilla criminologists gathers to bear witness to the beginning of Donkey Kong's war crimes.
Many, varied, and brutal, as they all are.
He is truly the terriblest Kong. Welcome to Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Oh yeah, like this is a fun game. Like this is a really fun game.
It is incredibly fun, it's really ridiculous. And it has a famous controller that is a pair of bongos.
I'm a little disappointed that we don't have a hand cam.
Yeah, well, I don't really have a good way to do that.
Nobody needs to watch the hands. We don't need to cater to fetishists here.
I like that the opening thing that we did was to head to a nebulous opening ceremony and literally destroy a tree for no reason.
Yep. That sets the tone for the whole game, really.
I mean, that is Donkey Kong's method of operation. Find a thing, destroy it brutally. Why? Because.
Yep. So.
Alright. So, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Basically, you have your bongo controller. It has two pads on it. You push the left one multiple times to go left, same for the right. If you push both of them, Donkey Kong will jump, and they are also used to punch animals, and things like that. The other thing you can do is if you clap your hands, Donkey Kong will send out shockwaves. The green shockwave is the full extent of the sound, the red one is the extent of Donkey Kong's reach. So one of the things that this game has is a combo system. Collecting bananas adds to that counter up in the left, but if you clap near bananas, you actually will grab them for extra points, essentially. And if you use the combo system, you actually get more and more bananas for every level of combo that you have.
Is it multiplied strictly by your combo for each one you pick up?
It's like, for every level of combo you have, you gain +1 base value on that banana.
Okay.
And then for, like, clapping to grab adds +1, plus every banana that he grabs gets an additional 1 for, like, grabbing it in the same grab. Basically, build combo, get bananas.
Seems like this game likes you to pretend that the floor is lava.
Yeah, your combo ends if you land on the floor.
So
or
stay
take
airborne
damage.
as long as you can.
Yep.
I actually got the opportunity to play this at a friend's house, and yeah, like the flow is just really tight. Like, this game controls remarkably well for being a bongo peripheral.
And you can play it with a standard controller. It just only uses like 2 of the buttons, I think, or 3.
You can. It's not recommended on controller. I realized we never did any names or anything. Really bad at that.
It's
I'm
the same.
FPzero.
It's the same bunch
Is
of
this
people who are in every damn video.
Except
we've
I'm
done.
the one actually doing the recordings for this one, so whatever. Me, FPzero, Arius is here, Ryushikaze, and Blastinus.
Darn right I
Whatever.
am.
Hello, everybody.
Anyways, so one of the things you can do is you can attack bigger animals. And Donkey Kong is a terrible... He's not a person, but he's a terrible ape. And just will beat the shit out of everything.
He did just brutally murder that pig.
That pig did not deserve that.
You sure?
No, he didn't.
Like in all the other games, they just sort of get rolled into and poof away. In this one, he savagely pounds them into a fine mist.
So, animal buddies kind of exist in this game, but not really. None of the ones from the country games, at least.
I think you're using a very liberal definition of animal buddy there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across.
I'm not even sure that was an animal.
It's supposed to be a flying squirrel.
That was a flying squirrel?
I don't know.
That is
Anyways,
neither
what I'm
flying nor
attempting-
a squirrel.
Yeah. What I'm attempting to set up here is a larger combo chain. Levels often have secrets in them, and if you can set up some combos pretty well, you can actually get a large combo chain and then find a big cache of bananas and just get a huge number of them.
Now, does this game have any sort of a time limit on it?
No.
Like, certain levels are constantly pushing you forward, but that's it.
Yeah. It has, like, best time tracking, but otherwise no time limits. And yeah, you can see there's a huge amount of bananas up here. When you clap, you see all those numbers will basically just, they tell you, you know.
Oh, so
if you'd
close.
gone a little bit further, you could have gotten all the other bananas over to the right, too.
Yeah. But anyway, the combo mechanics are pretty detailed, or pretty in-depth, but the basic takeaway is build your combo and basically like clap for bananas as much as you can. Try not to land on the ground.
Those frogs look unfortunate.
They were very uncomfortable with their current state of being.
Well, most people are when it comes to Donkey Kong.
So what's the deal with all these monkey vassals?
I don't know. I mean, he's trying to become king of the jungle, so I guess, yeah, they are his vassals.
Diddy Kong is the only of the monkeys to have survived the Great Ape Wars. And
Like,
that
we're
is
not
why
kidding.
He has the special place in Donkey
This
Kong.
game is all about Donkey Kong actually becoming king of the jungle. Here he is taking territory from another Kong faction.
This is literally a monkey civil war.
Yep.
This is Dread Kong. So, the Kong fights in this game are kind of like beat-em-up puzzles, essentially. It's not much of a puzzle, but you just try to dodge and
It looks
beat
like
'em up.
it's a more lenient punch-out by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good way to put it.
Some of the later ones are more puzzling in that you have to learn the dodge timers. This guy's really easy, though.
Well, I mean, he is just your introduction to this kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
Besides, look at his
And-
eyes. He's been smoking so much weed. Barely knows where he is.
I'm trying to uppercut this guy. Yeah.
I noticed that there weren't any opportunities to get bananas, but rather that you actually lost bananas when you got hit.
Your goal when you get to the boss fight is to lose as few bananas as you can, because there's no way to gain them back. If somehow you ever made it to 0 beats in that counter, you would get a game over.
That seems kind of unlikely.
It is. Everything gives you bananas.
I do like the idea of score equals health.
Yeah.
It's not new. Yoshi's Island did that.
Yeah, the stars. Anyway, you get crests when you beat a level for having specific thresholds of bananas, and they are what's used to unlock new levels.
And if you're really good, the fucking moon gods descend and give you a one. As if, you know, this wasn't already illicit enough.
And then later on, you repay the moon gods by smacking the moon straight into the earth.
That's not actually going to happen, is it?
Not in
Tropical
this game.
freeze. Or no, he did it in Returns.
Yep.
It was Returns, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
I noticed that the unlocking requirements are kind of lenient. Like, first level, we've already
start,
unlocked
yeah.
3.
Yeah, but at the same time, the 4th crest I got there, I wouldn't have gotten it had I not known about the hidden banana cache on top of that plateau. So
True enough.
the platinum ones are meant to be... you get them later on, once you know levels. Anyways, this is another animal buddy, sort of. I don't know any of the names for them, but he's like a snow ram thing. Anyways, this level is really tiring on the arms because you have to continuously mash the right bongo throughout the entirety of it.
So explain this laughing flower.
Get 100% flowers and you get a bonus of 100 beats.
That's it?
Yeah. You can miss a few flowers sometimes, but in general, you need most of them.
Oh, that's different. Like, normally you're being chased by a snowball.
I do like this level, it's just, as I said, it is kind of tiring.
So let's talk about the score requirement at the end. Like, is it always 1,000 to get the best score?
1,200 to get the Platinum Crest.
And we've already got ourselves 800. Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty well set for this one.
Donkey Kong and Mega Go-Go there are looking pretty beat up in the end of that one.
That's not a joke, is it, Ryu? Because if it is, I might have to kill you.
Well,
So levels don't really have much cohesion between each other, but it's okay.
And this is the most athletic Donkey Kong's been in a long time. He kind of got a little mushy when he got older.
I don't know what happened there. Maybe my clap sensor's too low, but...
I think you just had slightly too late a timing. Like the shockwave
I
propagated,
misfired
but
it,
still in the
basically.
hitbox.
Yeah. Had I not messed it up, I would have been able to get to this squirrel with like a combo of 8, but oh well.
That would have been handy.
I don't understand what this enemy is. Like, I know what it is by looking at it, but why?
I'm sure it's some terrible pun.
I think this might be Necky's cousin. I mean, we never actually saw Necky from the neck down.
So what you're saying is that vultures in the Donkey Kong universe are some kind of plant?
It's a,
Yeah,
it's a
apparently.
possibility.
We know what mini Neckies are, and they're regular birds.
Or maybe that's just their seed form.
Or maybe
That's
like
a hell of a thing, Rio.
or maybe like that chicken plant is some sort of weird result of crazed Kong science.
Possibly Krim science. They seem to be more into the mad science. Kongs are
Yeah.
just crush everything that stands in your way. At least until Cranky gets involved. Then it's mad science.
I don't think Cranky has a degree for what he does.
I think that is explicitly the point.
Yeah?
Can you imagine him actually getting certified for anything that he does?
No.
Nope.
But he does have a degree in complaining.
That's true. Anyways, this
PhD in
is this is Scruff Rock.
Fucking
we need to kill him by headbutting the egg he carries.
That fucking animation, he just drills his head into that egg.
It's so horrible. Like, why Donkey Kong? Why?
Because
Why
it's
not?
there and it's in his way. And so he's just going to ram his face into it repeatedly.
I mean, really? Like, come on now, man. I mean, I know you are a terrible dictator or whatever, but you're better than this.
He would in time learn to be better than this.
But
So
not
this is
yet.
the brutality of the revolution.
We did what we had to.
It turns out it wasn't really an egg so much as just a homunculus.
Yeah. it was the rock's phylactery.
Or maybe this is a strange, like, endangered type of bird that carries their heart literally in their
in
talons.
the egg.
Hence why they're endangered.
Well, they're going to be extinct by the end of this LP.
They certainly are.
Well, once again, we have pleased the lunar gods
Praise the moon.
with
We
sufficient.
approve of your brutal murder.
Sufficient
Have a shine.
blood has been shed.
Thanks, tutorials.
That maybe should have come up before the second world was done.
Well, I mean, this is a game for little babies, so maybe they just want to spread out the tutorial so they don't overload their little baby brains.
That's fair.
So you guys like watermelons?
Darn right I do.
This is a really fun level. Monkey Fest is a level where you can basically go the entire level without landing and sustain a combo the entire way. So I did my best.
Which is to say you didn't. But damn it, you tried.
Well, we already saw that he screwed the pooch on grabbing a bunch of bananas down there, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I specifically left them. We will see them once again.
Ah.
All part of the plan.
I love these little monkeys. They like give you hints or whatever, but soon enough we'll see they also are the band.
Ah, I see what you were going with that.
Like, look, there they are. They're on the tower. They are the band. And when you get close, the band picks up.
They're a four-piece harmony.
Yeah.
So hitting those tight ropes counts as still not hitting the ground?
Yep. There we go.
Nice job.
There certainly were not any excised cuts of that level where I didn't make it.
I figure it'd be best to see your best shot at things anyway. It's a little harder to make fun of you, but at least it makes the game look better.
So one of the things is when you restart a level, you actually restart the whole world. And each world is 2 levels and then a boss. So you can really only restart the first level to fix it. So if I made any gigantic mistakes on this level, for example, I would have to replay... yeah, I would have to replay the rest of the level.
I forgot that you could just, like, spike
volleyballs
them into...
these pigs.
Just spike them into each other and watch them explode.
This is a brutal game.
But
I think
the
this
brutal
game is
life that
E10.
Donkey Kong lives.
I assume for, like, comic violence?
Probably.
There is nothing comical about this violence, let me tell you.
Somewhere around here I have the box for the game.
I mean, you don't see them bleeding out, but other than that...
That is in fact why a lot of cartoony games use robots instead, so you can tear them to pieces without feeling bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Or why, like, a lot of, like some shooters, or especially sci-fi shooters, will not have you, like, shooting, human characters.
Okay.
Or I guess I should say, like, Americans. You never shoot Americans in video games, very rarely.
Yeah, killing mosquitoes I can get
Well, you
behind.
never kill American soldiers. It depends on...
Yeah.
So, the evil pigs we dunk on, the white pigs we, well, dunk.
We dunk. And then this pig, we're gonna tear his fucking tree down.
Oh!
I love the way that you just sort of bicycle kick backwards if you're facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, DK's got some sick moves.
Yeah.
Also, there appears to be some kind of fruit dimension inside the end there.
Yep.
Inside of the fruit. Fruit dimension in the fruit.
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
What are you doing here, Ganon?
I love that pink, like mohawk. I want that pink mohawk.
So this is Rogue Hog.
If only he paid attention to the lessons of his predecessors. Do not provide dunking material.
He doesn't learn. Oops.
Nice
Wow,
job,
way
nerd.
way to fuck it up, FP.
Yep. There's actually a thing I was attempting to do through this fight that I don't think I got. Where if you manage to get 3 coconuts out at one time and hit him with all 3, it's like a special hit animation. And I think I just didn't land it. So.
Yeah, I saw the one.
Oh man, those are some sick strats.
But instead,
Yep.
that ended up working out pretty well. So
And instead you just smashed that guy's skull in.
yeah.
And then in celebration,
is,
we bellow to the heavens.
That is the fate of all who oppose the Kong Empire.
It's the unification of the Kong Island.
This is also the origin of the banana horde. Fun fact.
Yep.
It really is, yeah.
Has it ever actually been established that this game is a prequel?
No.
So it's just us making up the canon as we go, basically?
Listen, the Great Ape Wars are a thing. Totally a thing.
Of course they are.
Thanks, tutorials. You're the best.
Clap grabs? You mean the thing that I've been doing all game long?
Anyways, off
They're
to the
really
Apple
assuming
Kingdom.
that you would have only gotten the bronzes up to this point.
Not a bad assumption to make, actually.
Yeah.
I only figured out about clap grabbing by accident because I was just mashing furiously on the bongos all the time.
Just kick a bat in the face. It's okay.
That bat probably deserved it.
So do you...
Even if you do just like a small combo, it still helps your overall total. This kingdom is actually kind of shy on bananas, so anything you can do will help.
I noticed actually that you only gain combo from doing a unique version of every single trick.
Yeah. So you only get a combo the first time you do a trick of some type. Anytime afterward, it just counts as you've already done that trick.
That's fair. I mean, it's a great way to start building up combo, but makes it harder to really abuse it.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
It's an armadillo.
It's okay, we'll give him a rolling western.
We actually have to, you have to time your hits there. You gotta bounce him.
Wait a minute. So that's where that sound effect came from, like in Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Maybe.
You heard that, right? Like, it's the sound effect for reaching the end of a level.
Yeah, it is.
I may have to go back and listen to it. I'm not sure which sound effect exactly. But anyways, back in the ice. Now we get ice bats. I hated these guys in Ocarina.
They are the worst.
I don't know if they're or the fire keys are worse.
It's too bad we can't just attack them like DK can.
Oh man.
Destroying snowmen.
You just kicked a bat into a bunch of other bats. This is the best game. kind of shy of your goal right now. Like, how are you gonna make this up?
Barely is the answer. So this is a, like, dragon pipe.
Of course it is.
It just counts as another combo thing. I tried.
Just barely missed it, though.
Yeah, Donkey Kong has a triple axle that he can do on ice. And it counts as a combo starter.
Nice.
But here's how I actually make up the shortage.
Ah, Rambi on steroids.
Yeah.
Oh no.
With a
this.
timed jumping section.
So do you like endless runners?
It's not endless.
But it's basically exactly like an endless runner. It just
Yeah.
ends.
No, I wouldn't
You
put.
have to make these jumps perfectly.
I wouldn't put it past
You
this
really
thing to
do
actually
by the
be
end.
like a robot unicorn.
I am now resisting the urge to write a version of the Always song about Donkey Kong beating up people.
Be my guess.
I mean, so
So
far
the-
all I've got is always I'm gonna beat on you.
It's a start.
So that's how you get all the enough bananas in that one. Sheer dumb luck that you actually managed to make it to the end.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Turret Tusk.
Codename Metal Gear.
This boss terrifies Ardix.
This boss is fucked up, man.
It really is. It's a robot with a giant pulsating heart that you attach
That we
explosives
throw
to.
explosives into.
I like the visual joke there. You're throwing pineapples.
Those pineapples are so happy to be exploding.
They really are. Anyways, these first bosses aren't too tough because they're teaching you the basic mechanics of the bosses. Unfortunately, the game reuses bosses, but it changes up each of their arenas, so they are at least a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we killed that... I don't know if it was living or not.
Call it a cyborg.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
killed
say we
that
just
cyborg elephant.
yeah we just murdered the fuck out of that cyborg elephant.
And for what? Bananas.
Bananas and the approval
Of the moon
some
gods.
yeah, just some off-planet gods that give us these little crests for sufficient murder.
I think this is idolatry. DK doesn't care about idolatry.
All he needs is that sweet banana bling.
Of course, eventually the bananas proved to not be a worthy sacrifice, and he had to start sacrificing his followers instead.
Those monkeys had to go somewhere.
There's a reason why they're not in any of the other games.
Yeah. Anyways, our good number of crests has already opened up all the levels in World 2. But those will be saved for next time.
See you then.
Thanks for watching.
Later, Tater.
See you later. Or we could, do the outro like 10 seconds early, whatever.